Welcome back to another episode of Football Academy. Subscribe to be part of the Football Academy community. Check out the limited time offer links in the description. Along with incentive schemes, another well-established way to align the interests of principals and agents, and consequently to reduce and eliminate biases and errors, is the practice of monitoring. Considering the monitoring of experts, we evaluate the introduction of the most recent monitoring technology in football, the virtual assistant referee, or VAR, focusing on the German Bundesliga and the Italian Serie A. We analyze whether VAR has changed referees' decision-making behavior, and in particular, whether this led to changes in referees' well-documented preferential treatment of home teams. By doing so, we use the introduction of VAR as a natural experiment to examine whether VAR can help overcome inefficiencies in referees' decision-making and whether it exposes any inefficiencies in the referee selection system. Ex-ante inefficiency would imply that few or many changes in referee decisions are seen after the VAR introduction. Our results suggest, generally, that VAR impacts referees' decision-making. We confirm current research and conclude that prior to the introduction of the VAR, the home team tends to be favored with respect to awarded penalty kicks, red cards, and the amount of added time in games containing either penalty kicks or red cards. However, because the home bias only partially decreased with the introduction of VAR, it seems that the bias emerges more as a result of the advantages of playing in one's local surroundings than of the referee's decisions. We further show that VAR interventions do not correlate with the referee's experience levels. Overall, these modest findings and even non-existent differences indicate that home bias occurs for reasons other than referees, suggesting that the process for training, promoting, and selecting referees at the highest league works well. Finally, our findings suggest that the VAR implementation is aimed at purposes other than classic agent monitoring. The implementation of VAR, after an extensive test phase starting in 2012 and 13 in the Netherlands, VAR technology was implemented into the FIFA laws of the game in 2018, Fédération Internationale de Football Association 2019. See Appendix A for an overview of the introduction of VAR across different countries and main tournaments. Since the introduction, VARs have monitored the main referee's application and execution of the rules, thereby aiming to increase objective fairness and assisting in decision-making with respect to the following four situations: goals, penalty kicks, straight red card incidents, and administrative incidents, mistaken identity. During a game, assistants constantly screen video material and, if needed, inform the main referee about a doubtful situation. The match official can then either accept the information of VAR and make his decision accordingly, or can review the video sequences on a specially installed screen on the side of the field. Still, the final decision is the head referee's responsibility. Overall, VAR can be subsumed as a technological innovation in controlling referees' decision-making processes, i.e. monitoring, that combines a human, i.e. the video referee, and a technological component, i.e. the video and audio system. VAR as a monitoring tool. While critics of VAR claim it disturbs the flow of the game, it does provide support for the referee. In situations where intervention is allowed, VAR may be able to eliminate a referee's biases or perceptual flaws. As head referees' decisions are immediately validated by VAR, it can be expected that 1. With the introduction of VAR, the number of VAR applicable decisions in favor of the home team will decrease compared to before VAR implementation, and 2. That the allocation of penalty kicks and red cards awarded to the home and visiting team, as well as the allocation of added time, even if the added time is not directly checked by the VAR, will become fairer and less biased. It should be noted, however, that both penalty kicks and red cards are rare and critical situations, but their complexity varies. Situations that result in a red card are usually clear by nature, as they require a player to commit a gross, unsportsmanlike foul against an opponent. In most red card cases, only 2 players are involved, and they are in the referee's direct field division. In turn, increased monitoring due to VAR is likely to have greater consequences for situations resulting in penalty kicks, which generally occur more frequently but are sparked by less obvious incidents. Penalty kicks often result from a complex, obscure game situation in which many players are involved in a dynamic environment. This includes, for example, penalties resulting from a hidden handball or an undetected foul play after a corner kick. Although this applies to situations that are crucial to the game and are monitored by the VAR, many minor decisions such as usual fouls, yellow card incidents, or the determination of the added time are also at the discretion of the referee and can consequently still be part of a coping strategy to counteract crowd pressure and receive social payoffs in terms of social approval, which is contrary to the principal's interest. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed it and you found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.